Rajeswary Venkitaramanan, taking shorthand classes, both English and Malayalam, in YouTube. Nowadays, I'm uploading 120 words English shorthand dictation. Today, 14th dictation is going on. Please subscribe, public comment, share, like. So, we can start. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the major problems facing us today is the need to conserve our natural resources. These includes the soil, forest and wildlife. The wise conservation of these resources is important not only to us but also to our future generations. At one time, conservation was regarded as the non-use of these vital resources. Today, the attitude is that natural resources should be used, but in an intelligent manner. It is not mere hoarding, and conservation has many facts. It includes the preservation of natural areas, their fauna and flora, as well as the proper use of our lands, forests and waters. In project involving the use of these resources can be successful only if it is based upon sound ecological foresight. The aim of good conservation is to establish a balanced cycle of renewal and harvest in all spheres. Natural resources can be divided into two categories, renewable and non-renewable. Most of them are fortunately renewable thanks to the biochemical cycles operating in nature. Since the principle of the ecosystem is basic for conservation, we should have samples of unmodified communities for study as controls. This will educate and prevent men from tinkering too much with our biotic constitution and make them realize that after all, man is but part of a complex environment. For the purpose of conservation and management of natural resources, the following can be considered. Agriculture and forestry would involve soil reserve conservation efforts based upon the concept of ecosystem and of the cyclic use and renewal of the soil. This program is to be run with the help of experts, local people and governmental machinery. As phases of applied ecology, biological control of insects, the use of DDT and other means have to be closely investigated. Now our primeval forests, once so abundant, remain only an isolated regions unsuited for agriculture or remote from centers of population pressure. The common man should be taught about the economic and aesthetic values of our forests. Wildlife is a vastly inclusive category including undomesticated mammals and also birds, reptiles and fish. It includes creatures of food value, forbearing animals or predators like the large and small carnivores, wild rodents, and even fish and many things called fish which are not fish. Wildlife management in recent years has gained a lot of importance. In the country like ours, it is necessary to train a number of wildlife technicians. These people will have to foster and increase game population, generally directed along three major lines, namely preservation of breeding stock by means of game laws restricting the harvest, etc., artificial stocking and habitat improvement. If these are done, some of our exotic and beautiful animals like the wild ass and the great bustard in the Rann of Kutch and arid zone, the lions of the Gir forest, whose number is estimated to be not more than 2000. The rhino of the Assam highlands, the peacock, our national bird, the tiger whose existence is threatened, and the like which are facing extermination can yet be preserved. To say the least, there are nearly 15 types of primates in India, including the old ape, the gibbon. Of these, many have become very uncommon. There is an urgent need to study their socio-ecology and behavior so as to devise methods for saving. For example,